The man was shocked to discover the dog brought by the pregnant woman had red eyes. It turned out the man had understood animal speech since childhood. Using this special ability, he became a dog trainer as an adult. But in his many years of experience training thousands of dogs, he had never seen one with red eyes like this. The pregnant woman told him the dog was named Chocho. It had already bitten 8 elderly people and children. She was at her wit's end, so she brought it to the man for training. Hearing this, the man was astonished, because a dog that has bitten a person should never be kept, let alone one that had bitten 8. He kindly urged the woman to have the dog dealt with promptly, but the pregnant woman sneered, saying those 8 deserved it. They had screamed and scared Chocho. She had never once hit Chocho her whole life. If she weren't pregnant and physically limited, she would never be separated from her son. If the man would care for Chocho, she was willing to pay double. Looking at her heavily swollen belly, the man's heart softened and he agreed to keep the dog temporarily. Overjoyed, the pregnant woman left. As soon as she was gone, the man immediately had his apprentice bring the sturdiest kennel cage. Until he understood the dog's behavior, he could only lock it up. The apprentice quickly brought dog food, hoping to lure it inside, but Chocho not only refused, it bared its teeth at the apprentice. Seeing this, the man was startled. Without explaining, he hurriedly put on gloves and forced the dog into the cage. Watching Chocho growl endlessly inside, the man warned his apprentice, "Never let your guard down with this one. Dogs naturally have aggressive instincts, but most can be tamed. This dog, however, is born bad and more terrifying. Its intelligence surpasses other dogs. There was only one way to train it: a special therapy." The next day, the man brought a chicken leg to the kennel. Other dogs wagged their tails at the sight, but Chocho remained still. The man deliberately held the chicken leg near it. Instead of taking it, Chocho snarled continuously at the man. Years of training had given the man a commanding presence. Most dogs would tuck their tails in fear around him, but Chocho showed no fear at his scolding. Its eyes instead filled with hatred. Seeing negotiation was useless, the man proceeded with the special therapy. Over the next week, the usually quiet kennel echoed with constant howls. Anyone unaware might think the dog had committed a grave sin, but on this day, while master and apprentice were working together, the pregnant woman suddenly rushed into the kennel with her phone. She had recorded everything just now. If the man didn't want to be exposed, he should refund her money, then kneel and apologize to Chocho. The man didn't know whether to laugh or cry, but out of respect for her pregnancy, he chose not to argue. He refunded her money directly. He could return the money, but apologize to an animal? That was absolutely impossible. With that, he told his apprentice to see her out, but as he turned around, the pregnant woman grabbed a shovel and swung it hard at him. Luckily, the man reacted quickly, avoiding a serious injury. Furious, the apprentice demanded if she was insane. The woman insisted she was just avenging her son. The man had hit her son earlier. Now they were even. She then left angrily with Chocho. Seeing their master attacked, the other dogs grew agitated, barking to go out and seek revenge. Just then Chocho, who had already left, suddenly glanced back. The other dogs fell silent in fear. Unable to stand by, the man gave one final warning. She was carrying a child. She must get rid of Chocho immediately, or she would regret it. But the woman thought he was cursing her. She began shouting insults. She would not only expose his animal cruelty, but also reveal him as a fraud. Dogs are humanity's most loyal friends. How could they ever eat